before I really get anything going with this video. I'm not gonna joke, I may say stuff that may just completely piss off a lot of players in the long run, but honestly, by this stage, this game needs it. It needs players basically freaking doing some shit to freaking stop, to try to fix certain things. Pretty much, first and foremost, I'll start with this. My prediction for the quote-unquote event that we cannot get to is going to most likely be furniture. The chance of them giving us another Vanguard is pretty much slim to none. There's only one new quote-unquote NPC that's gotten added for this event, and it's that new assist, which is pay to win, so that pretty much already shuts down the concept of someone's going to get a free Vanguard or free mount or anything like that from this event. The only reason why I know that, if anyone does want to check it up, is because if you go to their darn official website, it literally tells you the only character who's new right now currently is Origami Wagner, however you want to say the dumb character's name. It's sad because they usually update this stuff almost as soon as they basically give us a new update. Well, the certain thing on here that I haven't seen on here with and the new quote-unquote assist. So like I said, most likely once we're able to get to the event, which is currently bugged, which, well, like I said, I'm going to say something, like I stated earlier, I'm going to say something in this video that's going to piss off a lot of players, and I'll say it here now. If this event is bugged, then do not put any type of freaking money into the game. Heck, by this point, if I was freaking Step, I would not update this game at all from this point. Be like, well, you guys already gave us the money, so why should we update the game? Heck, it ain't gonna hurt by this stage, it ain't gonna hurt the free-to-play players, because honestly, if I were to make a prediction of what I think's gonna be in there is, sure, you might have Makatama resets or removes and all that stuff like they keep giving us. You can see that literally in the achievement, so that's almost guaranteed to give us probably a few extra, though. At least one extra of those. Probably a few, like, random mats at the most, here and there, but different, like, higher tier. Okay, it'd be actually kind of funny, but I could see, like, purge items probably spawning in there this time around. But then the key items are to be a useless accessory, which basically just helps out the event, which is just going to give you a little bit better drop rate for the event, which has been pretty much, by this stage, those have been, I think those are nerfed so freaking bad, it's not even freaking funny by this stage, so they're not even worth the time of getting. I completely skipped mine for the last event because they're not even worth it. I didn't even go for, like, sure, I might be at least back in the day before I got my bits, I was pay to play, so. But at this stage, with me literally leaving this game for one whole month, and not putting any more money into this game, I literally can't even get killed with like half the freaking boss enemies in this game by this stage. To me, they need to, like, there's easy solutions to how this game could go. Like, for example, heck, sure, maybe Cyberstack wouldn't want to do it 100%, but by this point, they could give away freaking the original Maya and stuff like that to free-to-play players. Instead of literally putting her in the freaking shopping plaza over and over, we're trying to force people to pay more and more money to get this crap. They might have a JP update coming where we're going to eventually be combining server with them, but, well, yeah, we might get bugs fixed, but that's still ain't going to make a big difference. Heck, all I hear people saying is, oh, the JP players, once we get combined with them, they're going to be so OP compared to us, it's not even funny. No, they're not. I literally just got onto I literally jumped onto JP ps4 not too long ago. Literally, when we were getting our update, or while we were in maintenance, what are we gonna say, fully? And they literally don't have anything that we don't currently have at the moment. Like, sure, they got the quote-unquote katanas that you can get from Roku, which are which are supposed to be in our game by this stage. They got weapons that basically make them a little bit overpowered by this stage, but I guess technically we kind of equal that out because we have the well, actually we don't equal that out because we technically everything we have they have. So, and heck, I know a video that Orogiri put up not too long ago. Literally, he was like, "Hey, we're gonna get reduxes of everything." Yeah, that'd be cool, but at the same time, that would be completely trash because, well, unless they're going to take free-to-play Vanguards when they come back, and then they'd be like, "Hey, you know what? Let's jump them to like 150 or heck, even 200, since most of them you need 10 scroll. You can get 10 scrolls per event." By this stage, there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about if you're pay to win versus free to play. Like, really, the event, we haven't even had this event for 2 days. We're only on day 2, technically not even on day 2 with this event yet, and there's already someone right there. I'll say it again. If I was in Cyberset's shoes, literally right now, I would ignore everyone. There's no reason to update. There's no reason to fix this game right now if players can't freaking think 2 seconds ahead. My good lord, people, can you stop dropping money into the game when the game is bugged? Why are they didn't test the game when they know we're dumb enough to pay? When they got people who's dumb enough to freaking test the game, or basically drop money into the game before they even get the full game out. They're not making sure the updates work anymore. They're just making sure they drop the update so they can start getting their money as quick as possible. Like I said, if any player on this game literally watches this video, yes, I'm going to piss most likely a lot of players off, but at the same time, you have to open your eyes. If you already gave them money, then why, or where, or if at all any buts, would they really have to update the game? There's nothing, well, I'm not going to say that fully because I don't know, like, laws and stuff like that well enough, but technically, as far as I'm concerned, they're not bound by any contract to make sure this update is working. It's a free-to-play game. You're giving them money for nothing. It's not like Sony's didn't get into their butt. It's not like Xbox. If Xbox still has their version, it's not like Xbox didn't get into them. I highly doubt Switch is getting into them, and I highly doubt Nintendo would get into them. Nintendo would even get into their butts for literally having a broken update. Now, as for the other key detail, like I'm pretty sure before too much longer, people are going to say, "Hey, we deserve a conversation." No, we don't. If people could literally not create like 20 accounts for this game alone, they probably would give us more stuff like that. That was even something on Orogiri, he was even talking about that. But once we get the server connected with the JP side, we probably would get more conversations every so often. No, they most likely still lock it to the JP side only because we have too many players who would literally go out their way and try to use every advantage of trying to get all the extra quote-unquote items that they can. Heck, sad, but, well, you already know we got greedy players in this game, and you don't even have to play the game for very long. There is no reason for this many bazaars to be sitting here within day 2 of an update, when they literally removed all of these bazaars. Sure, there ain't as many where it's lagging the player out, but then again, well, you got enough players on the game already to where that's happening regardless. Well, I'm surprised no one's bought any of these items. Now, that person's trying to be somewhat nice, but then again, well, a lot of these weaker weapons, they could literally just give away for 1 OC. Wouldn't hurt people too much to freaking do something. To basically have what would it be, a kind body, a kind bone in their soul. Sound a blade for 610 OC, really. You're literally the same person. That's literally the same person as this one. That's almost guaranteed that's the person's alt. And they're saying 30% off. Like, I would say this here and now. Sure, if Cyberstat does choose to fix the update, I thank them for it. Because honestly, like I said, they have no obligation to do it, in my opinion, by this stage. We're dumb enough to give them money, and that's on us. That's completely 100% on us. We are giving them money for a free-to-play game. Just like not too long ago, the reason why I basically stopped putting money into the game is because they literally ripped me off of my money. I put in $100. Sure, maybe the money I put in ain't like not compared to a lot of these guys. I put $100 and they got 5 gacha tickets, 5 SP gacha tickets for my money. Because at that time they were bugging out. You back, Solas? So this. I'm really surprised that no one's bought anything from these bazaars. Heck, maybe if we're lucky, maybe some of the quote-unquote new people are basically, there's no more new players actually joining the game anymore. New players probably even realize the game's trash. Never mind, there's a level 4. It'd be nice if this game were to ever truly just... Well, I know people didn't hate me saying this, but it'd be nice if this game were to ever truly 100% die by this stage. I've talked to like a bunch of new players. Heck, I'm still to this day trying to help out new players. If someone new on the game, talk to me. I'll basically try to help you get more or less set up to get somewhere in this game without having a high level player telling you, "Oh, go farm this." Yeah, go farm a fucking thing that's gonna be completely useless. That's real smart. It's like back in the day, heck, still to this day, I guarantee you there's still a lot of players that's on this game that might not be on the game any longer, but back in the day, I have players that's pissed off at me because I never went for the Tempest or the Fuse or the 105. Because I knew this game was going this way. Heck, honestly, I'll say this, and I'm being 100% completely honest with this. If they literally freaking choose to ban my build, which is a dodging build, if they choose to ban this build and literally I cannot use it any longer, which means every boss that we fight in the game has 100% hit on me, then this game is done, period. I'm done with this game at that stage. Because there's no reason to drop a freaking arm and leg worth of money into the game when, heck, unlike quote unquote the person who makes videos called Life on Food Stands, who literally made a joke of the Oni dagger basically being the best weapon. I'm sorry to tell him, but straight off the bat, if you got the right build, the Oni dagger could be basically the best weapon. It just can't handle Oni mode. But by this stage, heck, can any player handle Oni mode? There's already players who literally have party boxes who are paid to win players who mostly drop money into the game, saying that this event's trash. Funny boy.
Okay, I'm back from the zoo.
Welcome back. I got a video up, by the way. Just letting you know.
Okay, I kinda figured, because I heard you talking when I was getting my shoes on. To take out the garbage. You know what I mean?
Yep. Like I said, I almost guarantee the players who were here saying this event is trash and everything, they are already dropping money into the game. And they're saying they're having issues trying to take on the quote-unquote new boss that's in the game at the moment because they don't have well, I would say everyone say it with me, but no one's watching at that point, which is fine, because people can watch the video later. But I'll say it again, but I'll say it this way. They don't have the pay-to-play, free-to-play, the pay-to-play freaking Vanguard / Mount Girl, who is basically the most brokenest freaking MP character in the game so far at this stage. Until we get another Vanguard or Mount who's going to be more broken than that one. Oh, well, I'll say this as well. Hey, free-to-play players, don't look forward to anything, because I'll say this once more. Once we get this event, once Cyberset chooses to fix it, we just got literally a free-to-play mount, so the chance of a new mount being added to the game is 0. If you go to their official website, there's no new Vanguard, there's no new Assist, there's nothing besides for Arnigot Magna. And I highly doubt they're giving us a free scroll of her, because they have only done that twice to this time. This game's at least, what, I think maybe we're probably getting close to about 7 years by this stage, and they've only gave technically two free Vanguard and mounts that are quote-unquote paid. Sure, they gave Azuna and Genai, but I'm not counting them because they're not. I'm counting them at the same time. I'm not counting them there, but they're free to play. They're meant to be trash. I'm sorry, but they're meant to be trash. They're not meant to be worth the time. So with free to play little Miyamoto, the Summer Sasuke, the
what about
Autumn Lancelot?
Summertime Ibaraki?
Yeah, garbage.
All garbage?
So it's a free to play, like, it's a free to play. It's a free to play Vanguard that people got from the event. They made them garbage on purpose. There's no getting around it.
Okay.
They don't get even close. Like, heck, let me say it this way, Solus. The only pay to win Vanguard that I know that I consider trash that I have is Sosuke. She's the only pay to play Vanguard that I would literally say is on the scale of free to play Vanguards. Because she ain't good with one single element, she's good with 4 different things. But at the same time, well, she's better than most free to play at the same time. When I say she's trash, you might be able to take her out to 150, but unless that 150 really powered her up real nicely, she still don't have enough element backing up her overall damage output. I'm not saying no one can do anything with her, but hey, so what's 40 rain element? How good damage do you think you can do with 40 rain element? You think you didn't
Not
be able to kill
very
a
good.
boss? You think you didn't be using that quote-unquote item or that boss, or whatever you want to call it, for anything?
Nope.
No, you'd find one thing to use it for. Hi, Mob, wanna die? Hi, Mob, wanna die? Oh, wait, the boss. Oh, shit. Time to run. I can't do shit to you. I do like 1% damage. Bye. I got 40 rain element. That's... Heck, I'll give them some props, sure. Some free-to-play might be better than her by this stage, but... Heck, that's what? Close to 12 free-to-play, at least close to 12 months after she was added before the free-to-play started getting anything good.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, free-to-play... Nope, never mind. Free-to-play little Miyamoto. 30 Pierce, 30 Impact, 15 Holy. Nope, that's weaker. Free-to-play Sojiro, or however you want to say her name. 60 Slice, 60 Dark. Well, she's better than Sosuke, but... Oh wait, never mind. I take that back, because she has negative 50 Holy, negative 20 Pierce, negative 20 Impact. Like, it's a mistake, and I don't know if I actually unlocked, like, looked at every skill of her. Okay, that's Slice. That's Pierce, so... half your damage is being taken away from that skill. Nice job, CS. That's a skill on a free-to-play Vanguard, and you're... Well, she has Flying better, but she also has Slice, which does help. That's Pierce Slice, which is probably better to use than most things. Well, Mountain you can technically use on her without too much problems. You can't really use Rain Helmet on her, so that's a waste of time right there. Well, she did good with that. That would do alright. I'll give them props. At least it looks like maybe, just maybe, they might have the Oogies basically set up pretty nice. And it looks like they do, but she has skills that would literally mesh and literally would not be very good to be used on her. So, technically, other than having all these, technically 4 weapons on her, yep. Unless you're really trying to mess around with some of the other skills, well, you basically might as well just oh well, this one needs this Oogie, that one needs this Oogie, and then you're basically done with her.
Yep.
And like I said, little Moosey is basically. Heck, back in the day, I wanted the Vanguard to call it Sakura, and I got told by Cyberset that we won't get her until the anime comes out. Little Mushi is it ain't even better than freaking Sakura, and Sakura is quote unquote the best probably free to play Vanguard that they'll ever had, and US will probably never see her. Free to play Sosuke, well, she's actually better than the free paid to play, which is kind of funny. 30 impact. Plus 50 to rain element, but negative 20 mountain.
The free-to-play Sasuke is better than the pay-to-win?
Technically. So the pay-to-play Sosuke is, this is her stats. Impact is plus 20, fire element plus 15, rain element plus 15, wind element plus 15, mountain element plus 15, plus 20 movement speed. That's all she has that's really worth your time.
Rip.
She's good. She's basically good with everything, but at the same time bad with everything. Unopinion in Himiko makes no sense where she gives 50 whiz to players when you transform into her. But even, yeah, she might have negative, pretty good, she might have a good amount of positives, but free-to-plays literally have negatives built into them, and they don't even have a high enough stat to even truly have I guess my word would be basically a high enough stats to basically for you to would think they would want to throw a negative on them.
I hope things are going better for you.
Like in Toki Toki, impact plus 45, mountain 45, but then she has negative 20 wind and negative 20 rain.
Raven started the podium, Mizu.
Yeah, I've seen. Kenai and Zuna, well, as far as I'm concerned, are still the best quote-unquote free-to-play Vanguards. Because they're the only ones that don't truly give the player a weakness. Or some type of drawback for using that Vanguard. Heck, and people wonder why you use Zuna. She gives you free wisdom. She gives you the free wisdom, the free 45 impact, and 15 extra crit. So you're critting more often with her.
True.
So Doji's not even that old of a van. Not even, like, he's not that new, but yet he's not that old, and yet he don't even have negatives. Oda Nobunaga's only weak, technically lowers your crit by 10 and lowers your rain element. But she gives you 50 crit force to make up for that negative crit. Free to play. Well, rain element plus 50, holy element plus 30, light element plus 20, fire negative 25, dark element negative 25, boost 10 crit, and I'm surprised they made it to where she gives you 25 crit force up. She's actually not bad, which is kind of funny. She's probably next to Izuna again. I would say Incognito Izuna. Nobunaga is probably the next closest one to being alright.
What, the Incognito Water Nobunaga?
Yep.
I mean, you just have to find the perfect build for some of them, but even with the perfect build, some of them are still trash.
Yeah. But I'm going by, like, their quote-unquote what you get basically when you transform into them.
True.
Well, Graceful Lancelot.
Graceful Autumn Lancelot.
Yep. She don't have too many weaknesses overall. Tristan, well, I'm not even gonna count her as a free to play because you gotta technically pay money to get her.
But she's also kind of a free-to-play one when she's in the free-to-play section too.
Yeah, but you still gotta basically use OC to get her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it might be technically sure a free-to-play player can get quote-unquote that Vanguard, but I'm counting her as a pay-to-win in the longer run because she's technically a pay-to-win. You had to put in money and you had to get more scrolls of her.
Yep.
I can't count something like that as a free-to-play when, well, you had to spend OC. you're not getting all 5 scrolls for free, or 10 scrolls, or whatever number they are.
Whatever the school amount is. What did you go me do?
I believe it's 10 for those ones. Like, if they could somehow, if they did the same thing with Zuna, where you could literally just put in like 50 OC, 40 OC or something like that, and you could use free OC, then I'd count them as like an account of Zuna, where Zuna is technically a free-to-play. Like I said, sure, you might have to save up OC, but you're getting free OC per day, so I can count her as a free Vanguard.
True. Let's see.
To be honest, the well, I don't have the OC right now to check, but that robot that you have that everyone likes to say is free to play, the Mighty Bane.
Mighty Bane.
It's not his event. I'm pretty sure people had to put in real money to get all max of it, all his scrolls now. I could be wrong, but like I said, I don't have the OC right now to really truly test it. But I'm pretty sure you have to pay for him at the moment.
No, you can do free OC.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah, but I'm saying you haven't done it since they basically gave us that update. Since that update's gone. Remember, like I told you, I tried to buy Dark Miyamoto, who's by this stage very old, trying to get her swimsuit. They literally would not allow me to buy it. There's no reason for them to literally have something like that where you have to be paid to win to get. When all it does is unlock a whole 3 skills on the character.
Yay, I found you, Mizu.
It's already bad enough that I had to buy for a paid to play. For that Vanguard, even if you get a free to play version of her, but you get lucky with the OC, you basically still gotta at least go the opposite. And I was wondering when that would happen.
What?
I crashed again.
You crashed?
Yep. That's already just within the little bit of time I've been on the game. That's already my 3rd crash.